And welcome to another beautiful day in the city of Baltimore, Suite 207 East. Did I say that?
I'm about to say,
No,
wait a
it's
minute.
207 North Avenue.
Oh, shit. It's Suite 207 East, right?
No,
Oh, it's a suite.
Yeah.
It's Suite 207 East, right?
Suite East
Listen,
207.
let me just start it over.
Suite East 20.
I'm rewinding it, yes. And welcome to another beautiful day in the city of Baltimore. We are at Suite East 207. This is XTY, and I'm TN in the building with
Tia Yoga.
and
Alejandro Labrada.
hello. Hey, hello.
Yeah,
Guess who made their way back here? Hello.
Yeah.
I've seen you in like 4 or 5 years. Hello. We're not doing all that hugging shit now.
I forgot how mean you were. That's okay. You know what? I'm going to go back to how I used to treat you.
But I'll probably hug you around like segment 3.
When
When his little glass starts to kick in.
Let's get you nice. Let's get you
Right,
nice.
then I probably hug. So, hello. Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks for having me back. I had to come and do this with y'all because I've been watching y'all from Atlanta. And
I heard you've been here
I'm
a few
so proud
times.
of
I know, right?
But see, it's like
You said that when we
the
was
kids, you know, like the kids take precedent over everything. And I mean, my time be like real, you know. But I've only been, since I left, I've only been here 3 times. Third time I came back.
Okay.
And third time's a charm. So
That's what's up. And we got to see you, so that's even better.
excellent.
So before we get into today's show, we're going to drop our little plugs, all that. We got an event that's coming up next Saturday, so you know we got to talk about that. So first off, y'all can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Y'all know we ain't got no Snapchat.
Y'all got y'all shit together now on all the tags. I remember y'all used to mess it up
We
all the
still
time.
do.
You have to bring up old shit. You're so petty. You're so petty, Ella. I know.
Did y'all figure out Snapchat yet?
We don't. We
And
have
everybody loves the yoga.
Right. T had a Snapchat. XTY had one. T took it, and then she sits in the pictures and shit in. Take pictures of just, but we don't have Snapchat anymore. It's under T. But our Facebook, our Instagram, and our Twitter
And our YouTube page.
is under XTY. Make sure that y'all follow our YouTube page. We want to thank the people that have started following us. We love y'all for it. Make sure y'all let your friends know. Tell your mother, your father, your aunt, your uncle. I don't know.
That might be a little too much.
I don't know about your mother, because if it's like mine, that internet shit is not the best business. But just make sure that y'all follow us and like us and love us.
Share our page, like our shit.
We want to shout out to our sponsors.
Premier Lounge.
Hey, Premier Lounge.
Premier Lounge.
Yes, they bring you that open bar, happy hour, Thursday night crabs. Like, they bring you a lot, and they will be there.
Oh yeah, they will be there representing next Saturday for my 40th birthday party. It is my
You 40?
Yeah.
40 shorty. 40 is 40.
40 shorty. Yep. I mean 40
Yes.
actually on 9/9, but on 9/7 I will be at the garage. It is a ticketed event, so you can't just pop up. Don't just show up because you're not getting in.
Oh.
I got security and all of that.
You got security?
But yeah, tickets are still available. $65 open bar. Crabs. DJ Prime, well, he don't like to be called DJ, but J Prime on the 1 and 2.
But he's a DJ.
I know, but it just doesn't sound right. There's just so much DJ.
I'm gonna call him DJ J Prime just for the sake of
He
it.
wants that star quality. J Prime.
J Prime.
J Prime. Sound a little more.
Sound a little bit better. On the 1s and 2s, we got Dre the artist. She's gonna be there to perform. Comedian Phoenix, and we have Genesis Days that's gonna perform between the times of 7. So it is gonna be a time for that between 7:30 and 8:30.
So I can chill from 5 to 7.
Yeah.
And I can drink and party.
And guess who's gonna be hosting?
I think
Tiana XTY.
So I think that I am, but I hosted last year. But I didn't know that the guests, that like the entertainment was coming at 7. Because it's open bar. I'm getting there at 5 o'clock. So I think we need to have a meeting about this, T, because I'm thinking maybe your entertainment should start first. Because by 7 o'clock, ain't no telling how that's going to go.
I know, right? But they're dope artists, so I know
they will
definitely be able to hold
a good show.
It's going to be an amazing show. And shout out to D Chase. We using the garage right there. It's at 6 East Lafayette Street. So if you do want a ticket, hit me up. I still have a few left.
Yeah, she been hustling on the tickets for like a year. Like,
she has.
She did more marketing than Jumanji. Show up at my show.
Please
You're not coming to the door because you will not get in.
That ain't no minute got security. It's gonna be like that.
Yeah, I had to have security over a certain amount of people, he said. So.
Oh, okay.
Why you didn't ask me to be security?
Because you can't be doing 100 different jobs.
Security. I like that
can't drink and be security.
That's right. I would be.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna take it back to 2016, like 2016. We started in 15, but Elo didn't come to like the middle of 15.
Yeah, I ain't come till y'all got y'all shit together.
Boy.
And then I was like, all right, now I can shine.
We already on here starting shit.
You know, what I mean? Yeah, I gotta keep it behind.
Look at my face.
You know.
Taking it back to 15.
We started off, we were amateurs in the game, but you know,
We were.
got up there and helped
Look at
us
y'all now,
straight.
though. Y'all professionals. I got glasses with logos and, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to by Tyra
YouTube.
and Perflay for the glasses. Thank y'all
Yeah.
for listening. We're gonna get into the XTY segment, but what a lot of people they really don't know about you is that you are actually a comedian.
Yes.
So we got to talk about that because the purpose of you leaving here was
That
just
was the
so
reason.
that you can get out there and be this big star, and we would be at a comedy show where I'm not going to have to pay for a ticket. I'm going to sit at a VIP table. I'm going to drink a lot.
That's me for your mission.
I'm not coming to that show. Fuck that show. If I got to come to work, I'm not coming. Fuck that show. So,
oh my God.
we're going to get into that.
Okay.
But first, we're going to get into this XTY segment. Okay. So, as always, we do, like, I think we were telling you that all you have to do is just email us at first, but now we have a texting number. So, if you have an XTY.
Sorry. I'm excited. I remember the questions. Y'all still get questions?
Yes, we still have it, but we got a little better with it because we actually have a texting number now.
Okay.
So all you have to do is just text us at 410-999-8937 if you have a question, and we will be right there. Lightwork is looking at me.
I know, like
sideways.
she actually remembers the number.
Yeah, but I think I might be a number off, but don't worry because for the next segment I'm going to come back in and I'm going to correct that. Blame it on this glass by Tyra with this punch in it. So let's get into the XTY segment of the day. So I'm glad that we were talking about exes earlier and all of that because we got a question.
What's the question?
It wasn't really a question that was sent in. This one was not, but this was one that was put on the XTY page, and I just figured that we would talk about it. So, if you get married and you find out that one of your friends
it's not that bad. Come on.
is dating an ex,
Okay.
how would you feel?
Oh, like if I'm married and then want somebody I used to talk to.
A friend of yours is dating an ex, and we're gonna say like a really like beautiful ex, like an ex that you were in love with, but y'all only broke up because y'all just
Like a baby
fell
mama.
out of love. No, y'all just fell out of love. There was no hard feelings. There was no fighting. Y'all just fell out of love, and it was just done. Yeah, and it was just done.
Well.
But
Okay.
this is the ex that will always have a place in your heart.
Right.
Like they will always have like a place. Like I don't love you, but you know that's
I have a place in my heart. You just don't have a place in my apartment.
Right. So it's
or
like
on my lap.
I still got love for you, but I'm not in love with you.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fucked up if somebody that was a friend of mine dated one of my exes. I don't play that. Like
Even if you were married and you moved on.
Even if I was married, because it's not a matter of like she still belongs to me. It's a matter of that we was together and me and you are friends. That's just an awkward situation.
But it's
like,
over.
I mean, it's over, but
you're not in love with them anymore.
Nah, I can't have one of my buddies like, oh, this is what he was getting all the time? Shit, it's all right.
But I mean, you know
this shit all right right here. That's him feeling on the ass.
Yeah. Listen, I was sitting here I was like, what is that?
Yeah, he was getting this time.
I was looking like, that's why
this is titties now. Switch. Ass was first. Now
what is it?
This is titties.
Well, why is this titties?
You know how
Because
they
you
move?
juggling?
Yeah, they
This is so
go side to
so
side.
nasty,
If
Ella.
they big.
You know, Ella, you are still nasty.
If they small, then it's all still good still. But no, I don't.
You are still nasty.
I'm a Sagittarius. What do you
You
expect?
just get nasty then the older you get. Now, what was you saying, Ella?
I'm gonna say, let me go on this table real quick. No, I don't. We have a code. Like most of the homeboys that I have, like certain friends. I guess the reason why I feel like that is because most of the friends I have, like especially male friends, I've known them since I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like acquaintances, you know what I mean? It's like a brother, you know. So brothers shouldn't cross that line. I've never wanted to sleep with any ex of any homeboy I had. Like never wanted to like do anything inappropriate, say anything weird. Because there's enough women out here. That's the point. It's enough women out here.
Is it really?
It's enough
It's not
women.
right, but then you know, and it goes into that. Sorry,
It's like it's more men than
it's more men. But see, my thing is, a few show, you know, now they be talking about this.
So I'm sitting. It's two of y'all. It's one of me.
A few years ago, you know, we had this discussion, and I believe that you were along the lines of it's okay if y'all are friends and y'all sleep with the same female. And I remember you saying that.
Y'all say
So
that?
you did. So now it's changing because it's more of us than it is of you. And you just sat here and said, yeah, a lot of women out here. There are a lot of women out here. You can find one. But you know that you said that. So that's what I'm saying. So how does that change? Is it because there are some feelings involved? That's not what you told us. Because
I'm not convinced I said that. It don't sound like something.
Because you were the only man on our show at that time. And me and T would argue that and would have this back like, no, like that shit is not right. Like we as females would never do that. And you said
okay, what I say?
That it was okay. That if y'all slept with the same female, it is what it is. So I don't understand. So how has that changed?
Okay, now first of all, I'm not even agreeing that I said that, but I'm just giving you the benefit of the doubt to say that maybe I said that. Okay? But sleeping with somebody is different from dating. Like you know.
Okay, I get it. Because it's different levels.
Right, okay.
You can be private
and
get drunk and be like, all right,
I'm still trying to figure out these different levels anyway. Because me and my students talk about this. Like, what's dating, what's talking to, and what's just sleeping with. So if I'm just sleeping with you, then your homeboy can kick it with you?
I think it's the relationship part. Like y'all going to the supermarket and shop.
You just can't be in love. You can go to the supermarket and shop.
No, I'm saying like if
together. That's why I'm taking you to the fucking market. If we go to the market, we in the buying me dinner.
That's my point. I'm saying.
And you're gonna pay that motherfucking register bill. Yes.
That's my point. I'm saying like if y'all get to the point where y'all going to the supermarket together buying eggs and shit, then that is like a little too far for me. Like, we creating a whole new life together.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, you can't create a life with somebody that you should be with.
Yeah, I feel you. I do one thing. I just was trying to give you a hard time. But you're actually right because I know when I saw it, I was like, fuck no.
Yeah, because a lot of people were saying they didn't care because they don't want their exes anymore.
Right, but I said fuck no on the sense on the strength of I don't know if y'all heard me earlier. I know y'all did. When I said that I'm that ex that if you invite me to some shit, you think I'm gonna be peaceful. I'm gonna wreck the shit up and I'm gonna get escorted out by security. So don't invite me to nothing.
Like one of your exes invites you to his wedding.
I'm gonna be carried out by security.
You gonna carry yourself out. You get out.
Put me the fuck out. So what are you talking about that for? Why did you even send me that?
Right.
Did you even send me this
so
shit?
you gonna act up?
I am. But on the flip side of it, I wouldn't want any of my friends dealing with any of my exes because they're all bullshit. So I'm like, you setting yourself up for.
Are you trying to protect your friends?
Yeah, like you are. Like, and I don't want to hear about your problems. So if I were you, I just wouldn't do it. So we got to take a break. We're going to come back with Ayoka's answer, and then we're going to get into Mr. Hello.
That's right.
Hey, this is XTY. We'll be back shortly.
I told these niggas I wasn't playing. I told the city I had them forever.
Every king got his journey. Just ain't the same for everybody.
I need to get like 100 M's. I used to have like 100 something friends.
Shit, some niggas become president. The rest?
I bring a killer to each event. I show you how I really be in the trenches.
Shit, niggas look around.
What you do to that nigga, cuz?
We're gonna do this one for the North. Let me tell you about a savage coming straight from the North. Back in second grade when I jumped off of the porch. Mama used to say don't bring them hoes in the house. You disrespect the king, I'll stick this gun in your mouth.
I never said you couldn't pull a trigger. That's the easy part.
Once upon a time when I was selling them drugs. Kept the four nick, I had it loaded with slugs. Trapping at the BP, it was just me and cuz.
And we are back. This is XTY. TN in the building with Ayoka and Hello.
That's right.
Andrew. So, before the break, we were talking about an XTY question. It basically wasn't a question, but it's just something else. Stop trying to get me drunk. This is ridiculous. It wasn't really a question. That is true. It wasn't really a question, but it was something that was put before our group, and we, you know, and we sort of talked about it. So, would you have a problem if you were married and a friend of yours started dealing with one of your exes? Aloe said he would have a problem with it because
all my women are mine. God damn it! I don't care if she ain't with me no more.
They don't want your ex no more. Meanwhile, if I said that I would have a problem with it, not because I was still in love or nothing, but because my exes is not shit. So I don't want to hear about your problems. I don't want you to mess with them because I don't want you to call me and tell me shit because all you're going to hear from me is, I told you so, bitch. You was there in 2009 when I had to flex the tires. You was there in 2013 when I had to fight that bitch. So why would you deal with them? Like, that's what I would be doing. See?
Well, that's the same thing I was saying too, because it would be more of the fact of my homegirls wouldn't deal with my ex because they already know the bullshit he produced.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even have that issue. And if I did, yeah, I probably would. I'd be kind of thinking, like, would I have a problem with it? Yeah, I possibly would have a problem with it. Only because of the fact that the matter is just like,
we was there.
Yeah, you was there. You know the shit I went through.
We did that
you know all the personal shit. So that means the whole time you was taking inventory.
That's why I said, that's the point I was about to ask. Don't women, when women talk to each other about their boyfriends, right? And they like, oh, he's an asshole, he did this, he did that. Especially if you look good to other women. Mm-hmm. Doesn't that kind of turn your friends on a little bit? On the low, like,
don't turn me on.
Like, oh, he's a bad boy. Like,
it just depends.
It depends on the female. Yeah, because if you're dealing with a friend that's not shit, if you're dealing with a friend that's not shit, yeah, she's excited. But when she was telling me about her, what you call her ex, I wasn't sitting there like,
shit. She was, you lived it.
I was sitting there like, have no you just leave. Like I never ever did
like,
that.
I want him to choke me too.
No, see, yes, no.
And she would never mess with my exes. Like she would be looking like, I didn't like them anyway.
Or even my exes, I wouldn't want to deal with any of his friends because they all, you know, they were still my friends too. Yeah, the thing. So it just don't seem right. It's like, why would I all of a sudden be attracted to you? So you mean that attraction was always there?
Yeah. It's like that's a good point. It's like you gotta rectify all the time you've known them to when you actually got something going on. It's like, oh, that whole time, because I got a homeboy, my brother, Proof, is
hi Proof, shout out to Proof.
His not to put his stuff out there, but his ex is dating somebody who we both knew before, you know. And it's like this dude used to come over to the house, to my brother's house, and eat dinner on Saturday night with him and this girl and chill, and they used to talk and all. And I'm just like the whole time. So now it's like what I'm saying. The whole time you was watching.
Waiting, you like this nigga
like,
ain't shit. I know all about this nigga.
That shit ain't gonna last.
This nigga missed one light bill, nigga. I'm in there.
Yes. So we're talking about. So at the end of the day, there you are. I think that we all on the same page.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea, and you should probably just keep it moving and find your own person. And again, anybody that dates any of my exes, you already know how it's going down.
Good luck.
Don't do it. Good luck. So, Elo.
Yeah.
We're going to get into Mr. Elo, Labrada.
You're going to get the name right.
Right, I was sitting up here like, you know,
I did this for a long time. It's Alejandro Labrada.
Yeah.
But I always fucked it up.
But not Aloe, Labrada. Like you just said.
You knew what I was saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, Elo. So, again, it's very good that we are seeing you today. Like, and I remember when we first met you, we met.
I don't even remember how
we
met.
I'm gonna tell you, we met. We started XTY in the beginning of 15, right? February 15, like January of 15. We met them. We met Aloe a little. Well, I met Aloe a little bit before then.
I met you when you were like coming to Pop's house to. I think you was like copping, you know. It was like we didn't know each other, but you used to come to Pop house and pick up and roll out. And I used to be like, man, Shorty kind of thick, but she kind of snooty, like you know what I mean? I thought you no, but it was everybody be having that perception, you know?
Right. But it was like we knew you, but we didn't really sit down and like really get to know you and like really talk to you until I remember seeing you, but we didn't really talk until I think you were doing the show with Tiz. Yeah, you were doing the show with Tiz, and then and we would come and watch y'all on Sundays.
Yeah.
Then eventually,
and then y'all like, we want a show too.
We wanted a show, and we got XTY.
You want a show? Come on, Dragon, get us in there. Yeah, but look at you now. Like ain't nobody doing the Hip Hop Cafe was a show.
You're real petty.
That show is not happening right now. So the XTY is still holding strong.
That's good.
Here.
Thank you.
Cheers, ladies. Yeah.
That's great. Common sense. So, anyway, so back then I didn't know that you were trying to be a comedian at that time. And then later on we found out that you are. And just tell us about that.
I am
it's going good.
And they said this earlier, like I am a comedian, but I want to be a high paid comedian that lives off of the travel.
Yeah.
You know? So this is like even like coming back home to Baltimore for the Baltimore Comedy Festival. Shout out to Ivan Martin.
Shout out.
He's now the event manager for all the events at the Motor House.
Okay.
And so and this is like a culmination of like a lot of hard work because he's been pushing, and it's like me coming back here and doing a show. It's part of like my life path. You know, it's what I always want to do. I want to travel and just tell jokes, put smiles on people's faces. I like staying in hotels, places I don't know. I like walking around, meandering and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like trying to pick up women and bring them back to my place.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't that cool?
Go back to the
nasty.
You know what I mean?
Everything goes back to you just being nasty.
Well, see, now I'm
We're
like,
talking about you trying to make some money.
I would say-
But you
I
know
was-
it ain't right if ain't no women.
I know.
Yeah.
You trying
That's how
to stay
big
away
that-
from that.
I was single back then. Now I'm super single. But no, but the comedy.
Damn, he said super single.
I'm
I'm
like,
super single now.
I was about to get into
That's
that.
like
Like,
no
wait a minute,
connection.
you know where our mind went.
I'm about to get into that later.
No, but the Atlanta comedy scene is it's cool. It's
cool.
Cat's Cafe is a spot that they host a lot of open mics down there, and people like George Wallace come down there, like well-known comedians come and pop in. LeVar Walker's down there, Mario Torre. These guys work hard, and me being there around them and seeing how they keep their YouTube stuff popping, how they keep their Instagram popping, and they hosting every night. It's like, this is the energy I need. You know what I mean? So I haven't done a lot of comedy since I've been down there. I've only been to Cast a couple times, but I've been mostly working, like trying to. Me and my brother Proof, we run a studio at the house. We had to go through a lot of shit.
That's still going?
Yeah. But we just started printing again. We had to go through a lot of shit down there, though, man. I would love to tell some of these. I can't tell these stories really, but it was some crazy. I can tell you part of it. Like we had this, we was renting a room.
What y'all doing down there?
Man, we was renting a room. We was like, got this big house. It's a 4-bedroom house. It's detached. It's very affordable. But the idea was, hey, look, we're not down here to pay rent. We down here to take all the money we make and put it back into the business. So we're going to rent 2 of these rooms up. They're going to pay the rent, and we're going to. All right. So we rented the room out to 2 people. These people were the craziest motherfuckers. And I tried to tell my brother, like,
what happened?
2 days after the guy came and interviewed with us, like, I'm trying to move in, I was like, bro, I don't think dude is sound. Proof is all about the money. He's like, nigga, it's $500 a month, man. I don't care, man. You know. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna let you. I can't replace that money. So just let him go. By the time this dude had moved out of the house, him and Proof got into a fist fight. He pulled out a gun in the house and shot over my brother's head. I had to like go out in the street with the dude. We had to get the authorities involved. We had to like evict him.
What?
He was a psycho. He was a freaking
Where's
psycho.
he at now?
I hope he's not around anymore. Anyway,
What the hell is y'all?
I hope somebody. I hope somebody. But no, I'm just no.
Wait a minute, ask somebody. I don't want that nigga coming to sweet east with no shit.
Hey man, if you out there, man, stay where you at.
Don't come over here.
No, but it was a lot of pressure trying to like, keep the. So we got the piece. We got him out of here. We got another guy. This is funny as shit. So we got this guy in the room. His name 250. 250.
Are you serious?
His name 250. He like 56 years old. He a bodybuilder, right?
His name is really 250?
His name's 250.
That's his nickname.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this.
Oh, y'all call it
This is not a freaking joke. I came home from work one day.
Like working back there, cranking up.
I came home from work one day, right? I looked in the mailbox. It was a letter in the mailbox for him. That shit said 250 Smith on it. I was like, yo, this nigga name really 250, yo. That nigga mail. That's what they call him. This nigga ripped t-shirts off one arm and shit. Like, and he's swole. But he like low key though. You know, he can't when you go to work, stay in his room, you know what I'm saying? You know, his name 250. So we got 250 in there. And then we got this guy named Rev. And Rev worked for Tyler Perry Studios. But
they just opened up a big studio.
Yeah, they got a big, it's like a city, you know, and they got their own exit leading off to it.
Yeah.
You know, Tyler Perry's like building his own city in Atlanta. And they got their own codes. They got a bunch of residential houses and all that stuff
in that city?
In that little city that he got. and he shoot all his movies and stuff there. You know what I mean? So I'm connected with a lot of people who are trying to do shit.
Yeah.
And it's a good time to really get into it. You know?
Yeah.
So this is kind of like and actually shout out to Dave Chappelle, man. Some people don't fuck with it, but I watched Dave Chappelle special.
A lot of people talked about it. They said it was good. They said it was funny.
It was excellent, and it kicked something off in me. Like, yo, comedians need to have the freedom to be who they are, be themselves, and say what the fuck they feel like saying. And ever since I saw that, which was just a couple weeks ago, it kind of sparked something in me. So when I did my comedy here, I came to Baltimore, did some stand up Friday night at the Baltimore Comedy Festival. I didn't know.
That's how he fucks with us, y'all.
I did not know. I did not know I was going to go on. I swear I did not.
You know, we was always at your shows.
I only came here to support.
Hello, we was always at your shows, the sidebar, even when you were doing shows at the marketplace.
All of us went to Jersey.
When we was at the marketplace. And I was laughing so loud because I was drunk. And they kept looking at me like, you get your friend. I was like, ha 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 ha.
And I got the microphone. I'm like, look, I'm sorry.
We go all the way to Jersey, LO.
Yeah, all the way to Jersey.
I was dealing with morning sickness. He had the shits. First of all, we gotta take a break. We gotta
throw that out there like that.
I did. He had the shits. We drove 3 hours. He had to keep on pulling over and shit because she kept shitting everywhere. Like we gotta come back.
We gotta take a break.
We gotta take a break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. This is XTY with Hello, brother. Alright, y'all, so we're back. This is XTY.
We back, damn it!
Oh, yeah.
I used to do that back then.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I threw her off. Let me take over. We back to XTY. This is Alejandro Labrada. This is the other shades. I'm here with my homegirls, and we was talking about what?
The time that we drove, what were we talking about? You and like you trying to be a comedian. I couldn't get it out. You were gonna be a comedian. You had this big dream, and we started we were trying to push you, like not trying to push you, but
Right.
we were there. Like we were excited. We were talking about when we went for the comedy show, and you actually did really good tonight. Like we was like, no, not just when we drove all the way to Jersey.
Yeah.
I had morning sickness. I was like, we gotta hurry up and eat because I'm hungry. And we stopped at the rest stop. It was the best motherfucking Whopper I had ever seen. Shit was good. And then on the way back, the tea was shitting everywhere. We had to keep stopping.
On the way there, I was shitting.
Whatever it was, and we had to keep on stopping. And every time we stopped, I was like, oh, we gonna stop me food because I need to eat.
Right.
But
She got stuff going out. You want stuff coming in.
I'm trying to eat. But
we made it.
for that show, yes, but for that show, that was, I think, one of my first I think that was my first time. It may have been the first time that I actually saw you in a bigger element.
Right. Talented comedian was
and you did really, really good.
Thank you.
You did really, really good.
I had fun.
Yeah, and then like you were following the things. I think they were like every Friday or something at the marketplace.
Yeah. The
Um,
art of comedy.
Yeah, and those were really good. So from those things, you figured that Atlanta would be like a better place for you?
I started getting I walked in on one of Ivan's shows, Art of Comedy on Marbury Street, and I didn't know Ivan, and I kind of introduced myself to him and started doing his shows. But doing those shows on a regular basis and doing this show kind of got me out of the, because I'm like lively and energetic, but I'm also like a little bit introverted. I'm like kind of like socially awkward at times, you know what I mean? And comedy kind of like pulls me out of it.
You like, well, what do you
but see, y'all don't see it because I be working hard to not show that shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I'm a man and shit is going on. How y'all doing?
Shit is going on.
Shit is going on. But then when I go home, I'm like, man, I ain't got shit going on, man. I gotta get my shit together, But Atlanta, I was hearing that, there's so many, like right now, there's a comedy show every night. in Atlanta. There's so many spots. I got like a calendar, and it's like, yo, we doing Cats, we doing ATL Comedy House, we doing this, we doing that. So it's a great spot to throw yourself into it and really like push. And there's a lot of celebrities down there already who work with comedians. Lil Rel is down there. They shoot the show Atlanta down there.
Okay.
Lakeith Stanfield from Get Out, the movie Get Out.
Okay.
He does some comedic acting. He's down there. Tyler Perry Studios is down there.
Yeah, so
so it's just like
a bigger outlet.
If I go there and I really show up and show out, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna move a little quicker than waiting for
So you really feel like the opportunity is
the opportunity is a lot bigger down there.
Do you see a difference there versus here in the way that people follow you, the way that people perceive your jokes?
Let me tell you,
you know what I mean?
In Baltimore, right? If a dude stare at you in Baltimore, he want to like either fight you or he want to rob you, right? It's like a given. Like you staring, like what the fuck you staring at, nigga? You know what I mean?
I don't be saying shit. I'm like, I don't know what he's staring at. I'm getting the fuck out.
In Atlanta, like it's like men will stare at you. Like men will like try you. Like they won't speak to you. They won't try to talk to you, but they'll like look and see if you're going to respond a certain way. So I'm still trying to no, they don't want you. They want men.
You can stare at me, baby. I'm gonna be just like this.
They want the brothers.
Hello.
But the thing is, once you tell them, like, look, I'm not, I don't go that way. It's not like, oh, well, I don't, fuck you then. It's like people generally just want to know where you at. You know what I mean? And they respect you if you draw your lines and all that. But they work, like whether they're gay or straight. They got a lot of events and stuff going on. Yeah. And they're about that money. Atlanta is about money. And I was walking down the street and this guy was like, yo, you got a bank account? You got a Wells Fargo account? Man, I can put like $700 in there real quick if you help me flip this little thing.
Yeah, God.
You know what I'm saying?
You do whatever. You don't know that man. You don't know that man at all.
I did it, and thanks to him, my Wells Fargo is still working, still running. I don't even think I had an account when he was like, yo,
I can see you doing
he was like, yo, I'm gonna open it up for you. I'm gonna give you $100 to open it, and then we're gonna put this check in here, and then I'm gonna cash it out.
You did that?
Yeah, I did that shit.
And you was okay?
They be scamming down. They be.
Well, why would you do the scam?
Because I was broke. When I first got there, I wasn't working.
When Aldo came from Baltimore to Atlanta,
I had like $48 because we did the V-Lounge show, right?
We did.
That was supposed to be my send-off. And I got 5,000 friends on Facebook.
Well, we did, but we gave
300 friends in Baltimore.
They show up.
And niggas ain't show up. I was like, yo, we got a hat. You just trying to help send me away. I left with a whopping $50.
Oh, but we left
Thank you, Baltimore.
$50.
And I spent like $2. I'm going to get one drink. I'm going to get a panda bus ticket.
We bought you a drink. We was trying to get them drunk like, here, over here. Yeah, so.
But down there, it's a lot of people about that.
Oh, their money, and that's something that I've heard over and over again. Shout out to my friend Nisi. Nisi, I love you. She was actually a bartender, one of my favorite bartenders here. That moved to ATL a few years ago, and she even said like she loves it because the opportunity is so much better.
Yeah.
I remember, I think me and T were having a conversation. I think somebody else had kind of interjected and telling her like, the lock business, and because she has, because of her mind state that it would be a very good opportunity. Although we love our city, so we were sitting there like, I'm not gonna fuck over here. But for you, I think it's
wide open. It's wide open.
You're doing very well there.
Yeah, it's wide open for comedy, especially because, like I say, like it's a lot of shows being. They got like a lot of shows on the docket being recorded down there for Netflix, like different series and stuff like that.
I need you to get on.
The Sex Tuplets, the last Marlon Wayans.
Oh yeah, I
watched that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like always stuff like that going on, and I'm part of this like 360 casting. Y'all probably heard of it before. You can register with 360 casting, and they send you notifications and say, hey, Tyler Perry's doing this, or this person's doing that. If y'all come to Peachtree, you come to this street, you might get in. You can be an extra, or maybe get a speaking role. So I'm just trying to I'm at this time trying to really take advantage of it. I had to get a job first. When I first went down there, I was like, all right, I gotta get a job, I gotta pay these bills. I still got child support in Maryland.
And you got your brand going on, True King.
Yeah, True King. That's
and fuck being broke is still going.
Harvest City Great Company.
Bread.
South Carolina. So this ain't one of my shirts, but our clothing line is called Harbor City Bread Company. I'm looking at these cameras. But our clothing line is called Harbor City Bread Company. And you can follow them on Instagram at Harbor City Bread. We named it Harbor City because where we started the business was right across the street from Harbor City High. Right up there by Alameda. So I'm a be more kid. I'm not never gonna let that go. I'm always gonna be Ravens.
And you got a major
more,
advantage because even coming into the platform, and I'm gonna wrap it up because I know you gotta get into your part. But coming into the platform, I know age doesn't play a different. It doesn't matter. But you still have like such a youthful look.
I was at a party last night and I was with some 30-year-olds. And I told them I had a 20-year-old daughter. And they was like, what?
Now we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
When it comes to men, they always got going to say, nobody
told
told you that, Ella. Nobody told you that, Ella.
I got witnesses.
Nobody told you that.
You already know.
I didn't tell you that.
Yeah, because usually that makes a major difference as far as breaking into.
Ain't nobody tell you that.
We still gotta have that.
We gotta go.
We gotta get out here. But I love you.
I miss you.
No, but we gotta hear about you.
I know, but I still gotta tell them to go. I hate the hell about it. Still fresh.
These are the plugs. Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram at Living Labrada. My last name is Labrada, Labrada. So Living Labrada. The clothing line is Harbor City Bread, so it's at Harbor City Bread. And the music company that's being run by me and my brother, where we're producing a lot of music. We got some hot singles out. Shout out to Cleveland, a song called Cleveland that's bumping in Atlanta right now.
Hey.
At Imperial Breadwinners, LLC. So that's on Instagram at Imperial Breadwinners. If you don't know how to spell Imperial, I feel bad for you. I'm looking, I'm still in the wrong camera. It's like I'm seeing myself, so you know what I mean? Like I like to see myself when I'm talking. But so we got the clothing line, we got the music business. I'm doing the stand-up comedy, and I'm going to be traveling. Last night I was at the Baltimore Comedy Festival, and I was offered a hosting gig for next year. So next year is going to be Baltimore Comedy Festival #4.
Meet that VIP.
I'm going to be back up here. Y'all want to
do
come?
you see yourself coming back to be?
Yes,
yes.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Ain't coming back.
I'm not stuck.
Don't
in
come
any
back.
particular
You
place.
say you are.
I just want to see what life offers.
Come back, hello.
Don't come back.
Come back, here you are. Before we end, do we have time for our? Okay, so before we end the show, we always have these positive affirmations that we give to our audience.
Is it money?
It's not fucking money. They answer your affirmation. XTY glass.
I don't get to take the glass.
No, just leave it drink out.
drink.
There you go. It's not paper cup. So we giving affirmations. Start it off, hello.
Affirmations. We are phenomenal beings, all of us sitting here, and we can do anything that we imagine. And proof is in what we're actually doing right now. So all you have to do is use your imagination and put the work behind it, and you can make anything happen. So let's keep working. Keep pushing.
Gotta give a good one.
I know, right? Alright, so I wasn't really prepared for this.
Sure you are. You got a bag full of affirmations.
A whole
She got a
bag.
bag full of
I bet
affirmations.
she would text me the shit if I
Crystals and
called
shit
her
all
crying.
that
If I was crying, she would have a lot of them. Go.
Just remember that everything is always working out for you no matter what is going on in your life. Keep your mindset in a positive format. I'm a little drunk. My drink is kicking in. Keep your mindset positive. Keep your vibrations positive. Keep yourself focused on the things that make you happy and watch you manifest everything you
Things
desire.
that make you happy. That's what's up.
And for me,
Come on now, brown sugar.
I know tomorrow will bring a
Oh,
better
God,
you, a better me. I know that we'll show this world we got more we could be. So you should never give up on your hopes and your dreams. You gotta get up, get out, get into it, get it on to be strong. XY out.
Yeah. Kevin Campbell is on here.
I had to get the good one.
What's up, man? It's your boy Alejandro Labrada, Mr. Yellow Shades, and I'm back in Baltimore with my girls at the Ask TY show, man. It was so awesome to be here. You can follow me at Living Labrada on Instagram. Follow our clothing line at Harbor City Bread. And of course, you gotta follow at Ask TY on Instagram. And follow on YouTube, because this video and other videos like that are gonna be up. Hilarious, funny. We love it. We doing it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.